my lovelies. I hope you all enjoyed your Valentine's Day holiday yesterday. If you are new here, hi, I am Chazles Renee, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, my loves. It is Thursday, and you know what Thursday is. It is Animal Crossing Day. So that means we are here on Happy Home Paradise, and we are going to be doing a speed build for one of our cute little villagers here. So if you love ACNH and if you love these cute little Animal Crossing villagers, then keep on watching because we are going to create them a beautiful paradise home in today's video. So let's get started. Let's go meet Lottie and tell her that we want to get to work. Alright, hi Miss Lottie. What's up? Are you looking for some work, Chasley? I'm ready to work. Okay, let's get you working. Good luck out there. Alright, so now we have on our cute little uniform. So let's see what villagers want today for their paradise home. Alright. Having my own schoolhouse is a lifelong dream. I want to play hide and seek in a jungle-themed home. I want to climb mountains and take in the pretty scenery. Nobody's sitting at the tables. Oh, we got a recipe. Let's open that up. Hopefully it's something new. Yeah, so we got a glowing moss rug. Perfect. Let's see if we have any villagers over here on this side. I want to relax in a place that reminds me of back home. So I think this one might actually be like sci-fi themed, so that sounds pretty interesting. I want a place where I can focus on others' health. So maybe a hospital? I need a place to ice down after super hot workouts. So I think we are going to do, I want to relax in a place that reminds me of back home. Just because I haven't done like a sci-fi themed housing in ACNH yet, and it sounds pretty interesting and fun. So let's go ahead and build a paradise home for him. And his name is Cefalobot, and it says, "Oh, do you happen to work at Paradise Planning? You know, I've been thinking about getting my own fancy vacation home. Is it a good time to chat?" Let's chat. Yes, I knew you'd be able to help. Thanks. So he's super cute. He is like a octopus robot. I don't remember him from the original Animal Crossing, so I don't know if he might be a new villager. Bellissimo, I am sure you've got all of this handled, so I don't have to do anything. But just in case, here's what I'm thinking. So it looks like we have a lot of steampunk items, which is right up my alley as well because I love anything steampunk inspired. So this is definitely going to be fun. Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. Alright, now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, Chasley. So I'm thinking since it is like steampunk and industrial, I definitely want to do either like a desert theme or perhaps like a rocky foundation. I don't want to do anything really green or with a lot of trees because that doesn't really say like steampunk or industrial to me. So like I said, it's either going to be in like a desert location or I'm going to go ahead and use one of the rocky areas. What do you guys think? A desert or rocky plains? Honestly, kind of like this one. So, you know what? Let's try this one. I'm glad you have such an inclusive location to offer me. I can't wait to head over to the site. The home we prepare for you can either have 1 floor or 2 floors. Which would you prefer? So if you are new to the channel, I typically only do 1 floor builds, just because if I were to do 2 floors, this video would be like an hour long, even with speed edit. So I typically just stick to 1 floor for now, so that is what I'm going to be choosing. We're going to do a 1 level home. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't get in over my head. Plus, with just 1 floor, it's VIPs only. Now, Cefalobot, we found a good location and settled on the floor plan, so it's time to head out. Chasley, please lead Cefalobot to the site, and best of luck. Alright guys, let's get ready to make a nice little vacation home for Cefalobot. So this is going to be my vacation pad. I can't wait to see how you brand it. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to influence your vision. Alright, so I always see what pieces they always give us to work with first before I start the speed build, just to get an idea of his favorite items. So let's see what we have. Some industrial pipes. Some of those... Oh, there's a name for them and I completely forgot what they're named. And then we have kind of like an emergency industrial button here. Why can't I think of the name for these? It's on the tip of my tongue. But okay, so these are the 3 items that are his favorite. So we're going to be creating a build around those items. Alright guys, so let's get started with this steampunk industrial build. So getting started with the build, I didn't know whether I wanted to go the whole steampunk route or the whole sci-fi route. I went ahead and did more of a sci-fi space theme, but I used a lot of the industrial furniture items as well, so I think it was a good balance between the 2. So if you guys haven't noticed, in a lot of my builds, I typically just drop down a lot of the furniture items that I think would fit well with the theme, and then I just move them around and place them wherever I like them. And that is typically what I do in every one of my builds, because I'm a very visual person. So I feel like if I lay down a lot of the items that I want to use, it's just easier for me to build around them. So I decided to change the lighting in the house to a blue light tint because I just thought that it would be more of like a spaceship type of lighting environment, and that is what I went ahead and used for the light source. So I knew that I wanted to use the gears for sure in this build somewhere, and I ended up putting the large ones at the back of the house, and this is just to make it seem like these are the gears that power all of the whole ship, and I thought that it ended up working out really well. So I decided to use two color schemes for this build, and I went ahead and chose green and blue, and I just felt like the color combination worked together. So you will see me using a lot of green colored items and a lot of blue colored furniture items as well. So you will see that I'm using these big like industrial machine type furniture items, and again this is just to make it appear that these power up the ship. And then I also incorporated the conveyor belt machine, and this is just for Cephalobot's inventions that he creates. This is where they go in through inspection just to make sure that they are all properly working. So I knew that I wanted to incorporate the tabletop science lab in this build somehow. I just didn't know if it would work with the whole theme, but I ended up incorporating it anyways as kind of like a storytelling vibe of, hey, we don't know what Cephalobot does in his spare time. Maybe he's experimenting on beings or different kind of aliens. So I just thought it fit the whole scene pretty well in the end. So some of the items I ended up placing on the walls weren't too many, just because again I wanted it to seem like it was a spaceship environment. So I kind of thought that the neon lights worked, so I put them all around the whole entire ship just to make it seem like it's another form of light source. And then I also ended up using the hanging monitors as like the main monitors of the ship. And then I just added a couple of gears on the wall again to make it seem like these are how powering the ship. So we are coming up to the end of the build, and just like every other build that I do, I typically just move furniture items around last minute just to make sure everything's fitting properly, and then just tweaking things here and there for the final outcome. But this build was definitely out of my comfort zone. It is not what I'm used to creating, but I think I made it work, and I used a lot of the furniture items that Cefalobot wanted me to use. Again, it was out of my comfort zone, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Alright guys, so I think we are all done with Cefalobot's sci-fi industrial inspired build. This is what the outside looks like, and I just changed it to the night setting because I feel like it was better to have it at night. It just adds to the whole build, and again, the sci-fi space theme. But let's go ahead and go inside. And this is what the inside of the build looks like. We just have kind of like his spaceship headquarters. So we have his conveyor belt over here where he makes all of his cool electronic and robot inspired inventions. And then we have our main little industrial machine here with, of course, our emergency button, and then we just have a bunch of working gears for the whole ship. And then here is the captain's headquarters where he plans for all of the adventures that he will have with his crew. And then we have the crew meeting table here, and I guess it's just a crew of 3 because we only have 3 chairs but that is okay. And then again, we just have some more of these huge machines, and then we have his little space sleeping pod here. And then we have his little teleporter over here where he leaves to and from space. And then we have his little lab experiment area here because, again, he is an alien robot and we do not know what he does in his spare time or who he experiments on in his spare time. And then we just have his little table where he sets all of his, again, experimental tools. And then I just added some of these plasma balls for decoration. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it came out pretty good for a industrial sci-fi themed build. And I just changed Cefalobot's little outfit to make him look like he's actually a lab doctor kind of, I don't know, experimenter. Yeah, exactly, Cefalobot. But let's see if he likes it and if he approves. Wait, is the vacation home done already? How is that possible? It's ready. Yes, I've been waiting for this moment. Alright, let's see if he likes it. Oh, look at him at the head of his table. So cute. I think he approves, guys. Thanks again, Chasley. Oh hey, what are your plans later? Anyway, breakdancing or anything fun? May I take photos? A photo shoot at my place? Are you kidding me right now? Go right ahead. It's a dream come true. Alright guys, so that is the end of this Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise speed build. I just want to say thank you for joining me on this Animal Crossing Thursday and making it here till the end. And if you enjoyed this build, then definitely hit that thumbs up button and definitely subscribe, because there is going to be a lot more of these builds in the future, and you will also help my channel grow. So thank you again guys for being here. Until the next one guys, bye bye.